Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, the altcoin show, coming at you from the great state of Florida. One hell of a drug. And I do want to welcome you to the channel wherever you are tuning in from around the world. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to talk about how to save your altcoin portfolio. And we're going to jump into some keys, especially while we are having a dip, a dump, a correction, whatever you'd like to call it. And of course, before we jump into all of that, smash the like button. This does help get this channel out to more people and does help, of course, support the channel. And those of you leave the kind or wonderful comments that you leave, I really appreciate that. You take the time to write it. I take the time to read it. Thank you so much. And those of you who leave questions in the comment section, I do get back to those as soon as I'm able to. However, if you'd like more immediate engagement with me, you can sign up for the Tribal Trades Discord, one Discord to rule them all. And we've already opened up. And so if you would like to join, all you need to do is below in the description, there is an email address there. Email that you would like to be added to the Tribal Trades Discord, and then I will send the information and the link on how to get started and how to get signed up. However, we are going to be closing off access soon, possibly within the next 3 to 7 days. That access is going to be closed off, and the Tribal Trades Discord will be closed. It is an exclusive, limited by design Discord to create a more personal trading experience. I will be doing live training sessions in the Discord. I already have a trading floor where I'm not only giving entries, but I'm also sharing exactly what I'm doing in the trade, what I'm looking for, why I'm exiting there, if I'm getting back in, and all the other details to help learn step by step how to trade. And a lot of people have already given feedback how beneficial that is. There's also obviously crypto channels, stocks channels, crypto plays, stocks plays, a whole bunch more that I'm adding. I'm going to be adding a charting channel in there as well soon, so you can learn how to chart. And of course, I'll be doing all of that as well via the training sessions. Now, it means that I am not leaving the Stocks with Josh Discord. I will be in there as always, as you've seen me in the last few days, giving help, providing education and training and entertainment, because I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? So I'd love to see you in the Discord, love to chat with you in there. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the things that are going on in the altcoin world. Of course, I shared this on X, the decoupling of Bitcoin and the crypto markets. There's your altcoins. There's your Bitcoin. It's happened. We are seeing something. This is what led me. I've been warning this since May, since I started this channel. You could even go all the way back to June, July, May, and I shared a graphic how there were too many coins in the market compared to previous cycles, but the same amount of liquidity. In short, there's just too many coins and not enough money, okay, in the markets. And then look at just some of these things here. Look at PopCat. Always remember that 99.99% of meme coins will end up looking like this. This is why I exited the majority of my meme coin positions before this dump. And I warned about this, and I warned about how I felt only the quality coins were going to really thrive in this altcoin season. This is exactly what happens. It doesn't mean that we can't have a little bit of a meme coin rally or pump, and I won't be trading in and out of meme coins, but I'm not trading them the same way as I did back in 2024. Things have changed, and we must change our narratives. Look at the VVV token. Absolutely ended up being a dumpster fire there. I shared this trade and got in at $9. It went up to $12. Unfortunately for me, I didn't put my take profit in there. I don't know why. Something happened. It slipped through, and we'll be talking about that as a key as part of saving your altcoin portfolio. But thankfully, I did have a stop loss, and I got out of that in a small loss, because this was a great trade, but a bad investment. You got to realize that what your altcoins, they might end up being good trades, but bad investments. And people get stuck in it for too long. The coin's pumping and they stay in it, and then they go, oh, I'm going to buy a dip. And the dip keeps dipping, and then they give back all that profit that they made. And then Nexus says, everyone keeps talking about alts are down 80, 90%. What alts are you all holding? And then we have the worst thing that happened to crypto was releasing 10,000 new coins every day and projects paying influencers $300 to hype a crap coin, ruined the market, made people lose money, made it difficult for fundamental buyers to choose a project. And there we go. There's some good news there. Altcoin season has always started in February, but what kind of an altcoin season will it be? Well, if we look at Bitcoin dominance so far, it's not been a very good altcoin season, but we're only 2 days into February. And remember, I also did post for you all here that the February lows, where are we? The lows have historically come in on the 1st, the 2nd, last cycle by the 9th. The overall average is the 9th, and in post-halving years, the 4th. So there usually is a little bit of a February downside, and the lows generally happen at the start of the month. So that's something really important to keep in mind there. As we go to Bitcoin dominance, we see that it's above all the major moving averages, and they're all kind of clustered together. We do need to see a breakdown, the 200 EMA right at the bottom, retest about against there, and really move down. We almost made a higher high here, and I am concerned, but we do have the tribal trades trend line there, one line to rule them all there, and this would have been a good place to buy the altcoins and then a good place to sell your altcoins. If you look at total 2, which includes Ethereum, all altcoins including Ethereum, we are at support, which is the 100-day simple move. Lose the 100-day simple moving, we could just capitulate down to the 200 EMA on the daily time frame. I really wouldn't want to see us lose that, and then even further down, that could really be devastating to altcoins. If we move to total 3, which is minus Ethereum, it's looking so much healthier. Take Ethereum. Oh, we need Ethereum to have an altcoin season. Why? No, because that's how it's always been. No, you don't. Sit down, because we've had multiple altcoin seasons during this bull run without Ethereum. And in fact, Ethereum has gone from 22% market dominance down to around 10% market dominance. So sit down. Altcoins, your altcoin bags can pump with or without Ethereum. With or without you, okay? It's going to pump. We're going to have an altcoin season. Our market looks healthier without Ethereum. Now, if we look at the others, that's looking a little bit more nasty. So what we're seeing here is the best chart is the altcoin chart that has all the blue chips, the top 10 and the rest of the market minus Ethereum. That's your strongest chart right now. This chart is not as strong. That's the one that includes Ethereum. And this is one that minuses all the top altcoins in the top 10, like Solana there and all the other major top 10 there that are in the top 10. So this is the others chart is not looking as healthy. That means the low caps are actually taking a beat down. The meme coins and the AI agent section is being slapped around. Okay, so I'm going to take you through what I feel is talk you through the different scenarios that we have here as far as how to save your altcoin season and how to save your altcoin portfolio. Number one is to be in the right coins. Half the battle is being in the right coins, selecting the right coins. Now, I've done multiple videos on this in the past, and I am going to do an upcoming video on how I choose my altcoins and what I look for. Many of you know that already and are in the same coins. Also, to downsize the portfolio. Before this dump happened, people were going, why are you selling that coin? Why are you selling your meme coins? Aren't we coming into altcoin season? I've been here before. I know what's going on. I know these dips and dumps and shakeouts that happen. And I know when we come into these February and March up times, I only want to be in 5 to 10 core tokens. And even then I put them into tiers. Obviously my tier 1 tokens are Bitcoin, Solana, Sui, and Tau. Those are my tier 1 high conviction plays, okay? So being in the right coins and not having too large a portfolio and not having good balance in the portfolio, not being overexposed to having too many crappy coins in the portfolio. If your entire portfolio is meme coins, then I would say that's an unbalanced portfolio, for example. Then I would have to say that, and that doesn't mean that I won't trade these other coins, but that's all they are, trades to get in and out. Now, obviously having an extra strategy both to the upside and the downside. You should know when you get in the trade. You should know before you get in the trade, and if at worst immediately after you get in the trade, when you're going to exit to the top, where you're going to take profit, and where you're going to put your stop loss and exit the trade. That should always be two things that you have in mind, a clear game plan for that. Many people don't, and then they wonder why they're in loss or they didn't take the profits because there wasn't a plan. What is that saying? If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail, okay? So very, very important. You have to have a plan. You have to rule the market or the market will rule you. Have rules for your trades. And also within those rules, I have different rules for different tokens. My high conviction plays of Bitcoin, Sui, Tau, and Solana, I treat those trades differently, but I'm also adaptable because I plan to close out, I plan to take profits on my Sui trade at about $5.60 odd, but I saw a clear rejection at $5.35, and that's when I locked in my profit. Glad I did, okay, and glad I didn't wait for $5.65 because I saw a clear rejection at $5.35, and now we're in the $3 range, and I can use that money to buy back the dip a whole lot lower. Also, the next one on how to save your altcoin portfolio is know when to risk on and when to risk off. You know, in other words, I don't want to keep buying the dip that keeps dipping. I want to preserve capital. I've got to notice we're in a downtrend, and I want to preserve that capital for the fear and extreme fear on the fear and greed index. I want to, and other bottom signals, and I have a whole video on how to identify those bottom signals. It's in my education tab of my cheat sheet there. You've got a ton of educational content there. And so a lot of times I'll pull orders out because I realize we're in for a deeper correction, and I wait for a lot lower. Of course, I may stop out of position. I'm going to do a whole video on stop losses as well. Okay, rebalancing the portfolio, as I mentioned before, is super important. Getting out of the junk coins and rolling them into the stronger coins to cut the losers quickly and to add to the winners. And people tend up doing the opposite. They don't like cutting the losers because cutting in loss feels bad. I don't feel bad cutting in a little bit of loss. I can just move it over to a winner. I don't necessarily just hold it in cash and then the market pumps up. I'm like, oh, now I have to buy back high. No, I usually want to cut those losers, roll them into stronger tokens. I would also say as well to have dual portfolios. Some people just have one portfolio. It's very difficult to trade like that. Also, setting alerts is very important. Having a trading view account and being able to set up an alert. I can set up an alert right here. I can say if this comes down to this level, I want to set up alert. Now I will be alerted if the others come down to here. This could be a good buying opportunity on some of those coins, for example. I also think for altcoin portfolios to have how to save your altcoin portfolios is to have technical invalidation levels or validation levels. But you want to have invalidation levels. If we lose the 200 EMA on the daily, I am exiting. If we lose this level, I am cutting out. If we break above this level, I'm staying in the trade. If it retests support, I'm staying in the trade. So you want to have those technical invalidation and validation levels on your trade, and that's part of having rules for your trade. And then lastly, I would say this is that people are trying to get rich quick. It doesn't work that way. There are no shortcuts to success. Yes, you'll read about the people that, they put in $1,000 on this coin and it went up. Look, we gave that trade with Sonic 2 cents. If you put $1,000 on the Sonic trade at 2 cents when it was given in the Discord, your $1,000 would be over $200,000 because it went up over 20,000%. Okay, but those are few and far between. The majority, and this is what I want people to understand and why the Discord is going to be limited and exclusive to help teach people and train people to be better traders regardless of the season. Bear market, bull market, you can short in the bear market, you long, use leverage, but use it responsibly. I teach all of these methodologies here to make money slowly but protect your money quickly. Okay, and so I don't have problem cutting losers, rolling them into my winners. I have a very clear strategies, and those strategies have worked. They've made people money. I know many of you had made money from my trades and from my trading strategies. I have it all in the education section. I have a ton more videos that are going to be coming out as well. Some of those will be exclusive to the Tribal Trades Discord, by the way, just letting you know that. So you can get more information. Just email me in the email address below in the description. I'll send you an email. You can read through the details. If you want to sign up, you can get started on that, but it will be closing soon, and we will be limiting the number that people that are allowed in, and then that will be completely closed off, and you won't be able to join the Discord after next week. So if you want to be a part of that, then make sure that you send me an email there. And of course, we have the Stocks with Josh Discord as well. I'm in that Discord always. And I know many of you who are part of both the Tribal Trades Discord and the Stocks with Josh Discord. Those links are below in the description as well. Okay, well, as always, until the next episode, or until I see you in the Discord, happy trading.